All right, what's going on, y'all? So today we're gonna talk about how Mr. Beast and a lot of really great creators get a lot of views, and it comes down to a good solid four things. So the first one is that they make sure that what they're posting, and as I mentioned in all of my videos, the first thing they're posting, or the first aspect of what they're posting, is in demand. So this is super important because it has to be something that people want. I think that when Mr. Beast started, and I'm not sponsored by him, but I think when Mr. Beast started and a lot of these guys, people that create stuff, they didn't initially do something that they like. They might like it now, but they didn't have the love for it. You know, it wasn't something that they liked. They just did it because they noticed a pattern in it. So for him, you know, giving away stuff, the reason why it gets views is because that's what people want to see. They like that, I guess, just the joy of seeing other people happy when they get money or they win stuff, and it's just interesting and it has an interesting script. So, like I said, he looked at what worked. I think maybe he wanted to do something else. Maybe he liked sports. Maybe he liked pets, but there wasn't a real market for it. So you really want to see what your audience actually likes to see. You can, of course, you can make pages and promote content that you like, you know, for yourself, but if you really want views, you have to actually make sure it's of value, and the way it's of value is by being valuable to other people. That's how it has actual value. Sometimes you have people that they post what they like and they're able to get views doing it consistently. That's because they know how to properly present the topic. So when you do that, you have to focus more on the hook and actually making the topic cool. But if you don't want to add that part on and you just want to kind of just, you know, flow, that's why it's better to do something that people already like. But you can do stuff, you can post, create content on stuff that you like, but like I said, you have to actually make it entertaining, make it interesting. So that's number one. Number two is that he uses really good hooks. So when you look at his thumbnails, you look at just the entire video production, of course it's expensive because it has to be expensive so it can look, you know, unique. So that's why, you know, all his stuff, it just looks very vibrant and crisp. And that's the second most important thing. A lot of you guys don't have stuff that's really vibrant and crisp or visually appealing and stands out. I always make sure that all my posts are super visually appealing. So you want to make sure you always add that in there. So like I said, look at any really big creator, all their stuff looks visually appealing, looks really good, vibrant, and it makes you want to watch it. Or maybe the thumbnail is an aggressive, exciting moment. It's something to catch the eye. That's the importance of the hook. Even if it's words, it has to be eye-catching. Number three is that it is unique. So this goes for both aspects. The topic is niche down and unique. So if you're doing maybe family videos, you know, maybe niche down, maybe do, because it lessens out the competition. So maybe do family memes for small families. If you're making a video, that's what your topic will be on. Or maybe if you're doing, you know, I always use a fishing example, maybe freshwater fishing. You know, you want to narrow out that competition. And then for the hook, you make it different by making sure that you stand out against other people in your niche or have similar videos. So if you're doing a video on family things, maybe all of the covers look a certain way. You want to make sure that yours looks different. And then number four, which is most important, is making sure that you're actually providing value. So if the idea is to make people laugh, make sure you actually make people laugh. Make sure it's actually quality. If it's just a picture, like I said, make sure it's good quality in terms of the picture. If it's wholesome, you know, make sure it's actually good. Even if it's comedy, make sure it's actually, I said that, funny, but just make sure that it's actually good. Even if you're giving out tips, you know, you have an entertainment page, not entertainment, but a teaching page, an education page, make sure it's actually good stuff. I see a lot of people, they focus a lot on the bells and whistles and they don't actually have really good content. So those are the four things.